Hello and welcome back to CG Maths. We are going to quickly solve this algebraic equation x plus y is equal to 10 and xy is equal to 64. What is the value of x and y? So firstly, we are going to label this as equation 1 and then we label this one as equation 2. Solution from here, from equation 1, x plus y is equal to 10, and then if I move x to this side, to the right hand side, I have that y is equal to 10 minus x. I can call this one equation 3. Now from equation 2, xy is equal to 64. Now if I substitute the value of y here to this place, I have that x into bracket 10 minus x is equal to 64. Now if I expand this, I have that x times 10, which is 10x, minus x times x, which is minus x squared, is equal to 64. Now if I move this to the left hand side, I have that 10x minus x squared minus 64 is equal to 0. So from here, if I rearrange, I have that minus x squared plus 10x minus 64 is equal to 0. At this point, I can multiply both the left hand side and right hand side by minus 1. If I do that, I have minus 1 times this is x squared minus 10x plus 64 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. So we're going to be using the quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus roots b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So we have x squared as a coefficient of x squared, which is 1, and then b, which is coefficient of x, which is minus 10, and then we have c, which is our constant, 64. Alright, so if we substitute this into this equation, we have that x will be equal to minus b, which is minus 10 plus or minus roots b squared will be minus 10 squared minus 4a, 4 times 1 times c, which is 64, then all divided by 2a, which is 2 times 1. So now let's simplify further. X will be equal to minus times minus, which is 10, which is plus, minus minus is plus, and then we have 10, plus or minus roots 4 times 1 times 64 is 64, which is 2. Alright, so from this point, we have that x is equal to 10 plus or minus 100 minus 256 is minus 156 over 2. Right. So from here, we can, okay, we have to split this. And so we have 156. So we can also write this as x is equal to 10 plus or minus roots 156 times minus 1. From doing it like this, we have the minus negative sign separate, divided by 2. Alright, so now 156, 2 divided by 156 will give us 78, and then 2 divided by this will give us 39, and then 3 and 39 will give us 13. So here we have the factors of 156, which is 2 times 2, 4 times 3, which is 12. So we have 12 times 13. Alright, so if we replace that into the equation, we'll have x to be equal to 10 plus or minus root 12 times 13 times minus 1 divided by 2. So here we have x to be equal to 10 plus or minus root. We can split 12 further. So 4 times 3 dot 13 plus minus 1 over 2. Now we have x is equal to 10 plus or minus root 4 dot 3 dot 13 dot minus 1 over 2. So this can also be written as x is equal to 10 plus or minus root 4 dot root 3 times 18 dot minus 1 over 2. So the root of 4 is 2, so we have x is equal to 10 plus or minus 2 dot root 3 times 13, which is 3 times 3, 9, 3 times 1, 3 dot minus 1 over 2. Now we can split this further into 10 plus or minus 2 root 89 times root minus 1 over 2. From this point, we have that x will be equal to 10 over 2 plus or minus root 89 plus root minus 1 over 2 if we split the equations, to split the fraction. Now this dividing this will give us 5. This dividing this will give us 5 plus or minus this will cancel this, and then we have roots 39 and then root minus 1, which is I. So our final answer for x is equal to 5 plus or minus root 39 I. Now to get y, over here, and then we have y is equal to 10 minus x. So, and our values for x is 5 plus root 39 I, and 5 minus root 39 I. So now if you substitute this into this, we have that y will be equal to 10 minus 5 plus root 39 I, and then y will be equal to 10 minus 5 minus root 39 I. So from here you have the y is equal to 10 minus 5 minus root 39 I, and then y will be equal to 10 minus 5, which is 5 minus root 39 I. Then over here we have the y is equal to 10 minus 5 plus root 39 I, As if you expand the brackets, minus times 5 will give us minus 5, minus times minus root 9, 39i will give us plus root 39i. Over here too, minus times 5 gives us minus 5, and minus times plus root 39i will give us minus root 39i. So we have that y is equal to 10 minus 5, which is 5, plus root 39i, right? So these are our values for y, for x, and y. So from here, you can see that the value of y and x is just similar with the value of x. xy now is equal to 5 plus root 39i, comma 5 minus root 39i, and 5 minus root 39i, comma 5 plus root 39i. Now let's verify if our solution is correct. So our equation says that x plus y is equal to 10, and then xy is equal to 64. And then our values for x and y is this. So let's take one now. We have that x is 5 plus root 39i plus y, which is 5 minus root 39i. So if I open up this, I have that 5 plus 5 is 10, and then root 39i minus this cancels out, so we are left with 10, and 10 is equal to 10. So this proves that it's correct. Now for the second one, xy is equal to 64. We have root 5 plus root 39i multiplying 5 minus root 39i. Here you have that 5 squared minus root 39i squared. So here 5 squared is 25. This is equal to 64. And then minus this square will cancel this. We have 89. And then I squared gives us minus 1. So here we have 25 minus times minus is plus 39, which is equal to 64. So from here, 64 is equal to 64, which proves our equation. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.